Welcome to the channel. Today we're playing World of Warships and we have a game in the Zhao. The Zhao, a tier 10 Japanese cruiser. Honestly, it's my favorite cruiser. I know that's a bit of a hot take in this game. A lot of people don't enjoy it. It's a little squishy, can't take much of a shot. Explodes pretty easily, but I think it's also tight ship. It's real narrow. If you angle well, it's hard to hit. Now, if you get hit, it hurts, but it's hard to hit. And it has the most accurate guns, I believe, in the game. It's just, they're fantastic. Sets fires really well. Good fire rate, good range. If you take spotter plane, you can really get out there and do some damage. It's fairly quick. For me, it's one of my favorite ships. And this gameplay here, we're just, you're going to see that we're going to light some fires. We're going to do some damage. We do the best we can to be able to help our team. Starting off on one of the flanks, you see here at A flank. Just doing the best I can to kind of deter any type of hostile invasion on this side. Torpedoes are pretty strong, limited range, 12 kilometers, but you have really strong guns, like I said. And I just dropped those torps in there just to see if anybody's going to come around that mountain. They're going to eat them, and they're not going to like that experience. They won't love what's on the menu, I guess I could say. But Zhao, really strong guns, starts a lot of fires. They hit pretty hard, actually, so this is one where you just spew HE whenever you play this ship. I see the Libertad is a great brawler. He's pulling away from us now. Just wanted a little fire on him, but I wanted to switch up and see if I can get a closer target here. And that one went dark on me, so I can't hit that one. But the Torps might hit it if he happens to stroll onto that area. Although that's into their range, I do believe. Libertad firing some AP at me, but that's a long shot for Libertad. Just going to go ahead and back on up here and let him fly by. Barely clipped the edge of me there. Okay, we're going to have a shot at this other target, I think. No, still not. All right, going to have to wait a moment and see if he pops up so I can take him out. And Yoshino's over there at range. Maybe I can get something on him. Oh, there's a DD. Always want to shoot the DD if we can, and he hid behind a mountain, so can't get a shot on him. If you take out the enemy DDs, you win the game. Whoever has the best DDs wins the game most of the time. So goal is take out theirs and keep ours alive. If you're a DD player, you appreciate that approach. Hey, Stalingrad, awesome ship, very powerful ship, great guns at range. It's just an AP monster. Would absolutely nuke me if I'm broadside to him. He's broadside to me, but he's at range. I can't really do much with AP from here. I'm just going to try to set a fire. One thing about Stalingrad, it has trouble putting out fires. So if you get fires on that ship, it'll continue to burn for a while and cause additional damage. It's able to get a little bit of damage in on him there. But early in the match, only a few minutes into the match and already have 46k in damage. I average well over 100k in this ship. I really enjoy this ship. Some matches you get it, some you won't. Honestly, the matches where you lose, you end up doing a lot more damage at times because you're kiting and you're just trying to do the amount of damage you can to stay alive, and you're trying to move away, and little bit of retreat mode, you can do a lot of damage. There's a sub. I want to kill that guy. Hate all subs. They must be destroyed. And try to put some planes on it right now and see what we can do. We're getting close. We can actually detect the sub with the Zhao. It has that ability as well. Throw some torps out there in case C wants to pop up or anybody else wants to come through that channel. And then we'll continue moving around and just killed that mountain. Did such a good job killing that mountain. Did not quite get clear before I was able to take a shot there. But all right, so now we're going to cruise back over to A and see if we can help take this thing. If the DD wants to pop out, the Zhao is a fantastic DD killer. Just can't pop in there if you think you're going to go toe-to-toe with a bigger dog, so to speak. Even the Stalingrad can kill us if we're nose in. Trying to get visibility on that sub. It's still too far away, although I thought it was right on the other side of the mountain. It's farther than I thought, just out of range for my detection. And my teammate's just throwing shells at me like a psycho. All right, there's the DD on my right. But I got to watch my left flank as well. And there's something in that smoke right there that I'm a little worried about. See what pops out there. The Zao, again, I think it's a good all-around cruiser. A lot of people just totally ignore it. It's not shiny, it's not fancy, not a lot of gimmicks. But man, it's got torps you can throw out, mainly out of the tail of the ship. You can't throw really torps very well forward. The angles are mainly rear-facing. You have anti-air abilities if you want to build into that a little bit, which you're going to have to do in CV games because you're often going to be out there kiting alone. And you're going to be an easy target. Able to get some AP shells in the Neptune. One more volley and I had him, but my teammate took him out. And we're going to grab this cap here. So as a cruiser, being able to grab a cap, that feels great. Not only is it a lot of XP, but you're just able to do more for your team. I think everyone enjoys that whenever a cruiser can step out beyond their role to be able to help out. Of all the ship types, I don't know. I think cruisers might just be my favorite, maybe because they're some of the least played ships. I just enjoy playing them. It's one of the first lines of ships I really tried to play. I U.S. cruisers, heavy cruisers first, and then I went to the Japanese cruisers after that. And I just enjoyed the Japanese cruisers. I think you can get in range and do some damage. And worst case, you can get in there and try to get skinny and do some damage up close too and try to throw some blows. I'm not going to end up getting a lot of damage in this game. There's only a handful of ships left on the enemy team. I'm a ways away from the battle, so I'm going to try to do what I can, but we're going to win this thing. We're in great shape. We have 2 caps. We still have 11 and a half minutes left to go in the match, and yet we already have 2 caps, and they're down to 6 ships, although they still have 3 DDs. And DDs are the kings of World of Warships. If they play well, they're awesome. If they're terrible, they lose you the game in the first few minutes of the match. But they still have 3 alive, so we'll have to see how we can handle them here. And they're all on the other side of the map, so I'm going to have to turn and get in there and try to do something with it. With the Zao, if you can stay at range is ideal. If you can't do range, because you got to do like what I'm doing here, where you have to get into the battle, use the mountain cover. Mountains are your friend. They're like shields in the water. Be able to use those to be able to protect yourself from some of the incoming fire. Make it harder on the enemy to spot you and to shoot you, which is, both of those are great things. All right, now we're just in search and destroy mode. We'll see if we can get up on this Wisconsin, although he's already taken a ton of fire. We've got some torps coming from out there, so we still have an enemy ship out to our right in the lower section below A. I am now spotted. Another great thing about Zao has very low detection, so you can sneak up on most cruisers and battleships in the Zao, just not DDs. All right, they have a Mini Gumo, a Holland, and a Gearing left. None of those really scare me. The Holland's just going to throw torps all over the place. Mini Gumo will as well, but their torps really hurt. And the Gearing can, it's an all-arounder. It can do anything. Certainly can hit you with torps, but it's a good little gunboat too if you can build into it appropriately. It has really good arcs, so if it can see you and shield itself a little bit, it can fire over mountains. All right, here's a Gearing. We're going to try to take this thing out. That'll really help the team if we can. Again, the Zao is built to kill destroyers. Very accurate guns. HE hurts a lot. Most important thing we did right here was spot them. I'm going to call them out so our teammates can help us put this thing in the water. Put it on the bottom of the ocean. Say hello to Poseidon for me. We're going to try to get him down quickly. Just took a torp from him, though. He's winning this battle thus far. Took a little fire from the Ibuki, which is a lower version of the Zao in the line. Similar type of ship. Not as good because it's a tier 9, but it's still a really good ship. I like playing the Ibuki. It's going to do some damage to me. Really worried about the Duncan putting me in the bottom of the ocean here. The AP is going to hurt. Oh, that did hurt. So I got to try to get quiet here. In my quest to kill the Gearing, I've definitely put myself in a bad spot. Mini Gumo out here to the side too, although he's farther away, and that island should shield me from anything he has going on. I've got to turn back into the Gearing now. I'm a little bit worried about where he's throwing his torps. I'm going to try to get some torps into the smoke and see if I can flush him out. It's usually a good tactic. Here are his torps. I'm going to eat one. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. All right, the Ibuki does not like AP. So switch to AP to try to get a kill here, although I don't like having AP if his gearing pops up as much. Zal HE just does work on DDs. Can't quite... Oh, there it is. Boom, baby. Got him. That's why you throw torps into smoke right there. And that's why you don't sit in smoke and wait for torps to come say hello to you. So I was able to get the gearing, and now moving on to see if we can take out the Ibuki. Need to heal up a little bit as soon as my heal comes back. But I may not be long for this world. I'm wondering where that other DD is. I'm a little bit worried that I'm exposed to him. Sitting in the smoke could work for a second, but he saw me going into the smoke potentially. I was still spotted. And he knows there's a lot of conflict there. I'm a little bit worried about him, but I also want to try to kill this Ibuki. So see if I can get AP on him real quick. He's angled away a little. Oh, there's the torps. There be the torps. They should be Holland torps, though. So, yes, I survived it. But I'm not going to heal by the time the Ibuki hits me. Oh, and I'm out. But we're able to do some good damage to the Ibuki. We killed the gearing, which we needed to do. This game's pretty much at hand at this point. We have 2 caps. We've got them on their heels. And we did our job. We put a lot of pressure on A. We did some damage where we needed to do it. And then we grabbed a cap as a cruiser. And then we pushed on into B and put a lot of pressure on the enemy. And there's our ship sinking. All my little guys jumping in their lifeboats. And there you go. Hey, look at the archer fish up here just cruising on top of the water like a boss. Good submarine. If you like submarines, great. Really good submarine. I'm not that good in submarines, although some people are just unbelievable in them. We're just ticking away here. We're going to definitely win on points, but it'd be great to put these guys down and win overall. And looks like the Z-52 is headed that direction to see if he can find the enemy. Not sure how much health the enemy DD still have. There's the Holland. He's in trouble. He is nose in next to a mountain. He's not going to get away. Archerfish could kill him here. Oh, just missed. And we just lost another ship, but I still think we're in great shape. 3-on-3. Holland's kind of pinned. There he is. He's not going to make it far. Archerfish has got potentially 2 torps on him. Does, and now the Holland is in really bad shape. Just a tippy tap and he's out. Z-52's got him, I think. And he's a goner. All right, so now they're down to 1 DD and a cruiser, and the Ibuki's on his last leg. He's not going to be taking A or B. Neither of those ships really had the ability to do that. Really, only the thing they could hope for is that their DD could take out our enemies and move forward. But the Minigumo is not going to get in a gunfight. He's a range stealth torper, and so he's going to want to stay quiet as much as he can the rest of the match. So we'll see if he makes any type of an impact. C-52 logically throwing torps out to his left there to see if he can get a lucky shot on the enemy DD on the Minigumo, as he was in that range, perhaps. It's the last area that we saw him in. So he may be over there. So now the Z-52 is going to try to flush him out. And Z-52 has Hydro, so he should be able to duck some of the torps if he sees him. And be able to certainly outgun him. So at this point, you can play it conservative or you can go for it. There we go, the Minigumo. And like I said, the Ibuki has nothing left. So Z-52 gun should easily be able to handle the Minigumo. Japanese, there we go, and he saw the torps, should be able to turn into those. He does. We'll see if Minigumo has any other torps in the water, but the Z-52 gets skinny. It's not going to matter. He can't hide in smoke. Oh, there they are. There's more torps. Z-52, look at that. Masterclass, driving through the cones. Now he just has to get into the smoke and kill him. The Ibuki is gone. And we're now down to the Minigumo. And if he takes him out, it's all over. Come on out. Accept your fate, Minigumo. C-52 doing a good job putting pressure on him. He's already dodged 2 volleys of torps, and now he's just a hunter. He's going to go into the mist and find him. And if somehow he slips up and dies here, it really doesn't matter. We've got very little time left in the game. We have 2 caps, 2 ships left. anyway, so you can be really aggressive if you're the Z-52. And the Mini Gumbo is out of the smoke. He had to run wisely. And Z-52 may be able to spot him. There he is. Just a tippy-tap. Boom, gone. And that's it. And that's how you win a game of World of Warships. Had a great team this time. Appreciate all my teammates doing a fantastic job. Z-52 there really bringing it home at the end. That was fantastic. And the rest of the team did a pretty good job as well. Ended up with 91k damage. We landed 1 torp, but it's the only torp that mattered. Finished around the middle of the team, which is fine. Overall, great game. Thanks for joining us today, World of Warships. See you the next time.